Comparing and ordering fractions. Comparing fractions is easy if you draw a picture. You can easily see that 2/5 is less than 3/5. You can easily see that 1/10 is less than 3/10. You could even use a number line. 1/10 is to the left, so it will be smaller. 3/10 is to the right, it will be greater. But without drawing a picture, it is still easy to compare fractions if their denominators are the same. You simply compare their numerators. For example, 8/10 and 5/10. Only look at their numerators. 8 is greater than 5, so 8/10 is greater than 5/10. 11 is greater than 5, so 11/12 is greater than 5/12. What if the denominators are not the same? Again, if you'll draw a picture, they'll be easy to compare. 2/5, you can see, is greater than 3/10. You can see that 2/3 is greater than 6/10. But what if you don't draw a model? How can we compare them? For example, compare 3/4 and 9/10. So our goal here is to have the same denominators, because then they'll be easy to compare. So step 1 would be finding the least common multiple of 4 and 10. Here are the multiples of 4, here are the multiples of 10, so we can see that their least common multiple is 20. Step 2, use equivalent fractions to convert both fractions to the same denominator. So can you see this is what we used as the common denominator. We changed 3/4 into 20ths times 5 times 5. We changed 9/10 into 20ths times 2 times 2. Now can you see that these are easy to compare? 15/20ths is less than 18/20ths. So go back to your original fractions. You can see that 3/4 is less than 9/10. And that's how you want to answer the question. Compare the new fractions and write in the original form. So let's try it. 4/9 and 1/3. Let's think of their least common multiple of 9 and 3. Well, it would be 9, so 4/9 is going to stay 4/9, but 1/3 we're going to need to change. So let's convert it to 9ths. Use your knowledge of equivalent fractions. 3 times 3 would be 9, so multiply by 3 on the top, and we get 3/9. Now we compare 4/9 is greater than 3/9, so 4/9 is greater than 1/3. Let's try it down here with 3 and 10. 2/3 and 7/10. So we need the least common multiple of 3 and 10. So that would be 30. So we're going to have to convert 2/3 and 7/10. We're going to have to change both of those to 30ths. So 30ths. Now use your knowledge of equivalent fractions. So 3 times 10 would give me 30. So 2 times 10 would give me a numerator of 20. 10 times 3 would give me 30. So 7 times 3 would give me 21. We can see that 20 over 30 is less than 21 over 30. So 2/3 is less than 7/10. You can use the same thing to order fractions from least to greatest, having more than just 2. So order from least to greatest: 3/8, 1/3, and 5/12. First you'll need to find a common denominator for all three. So the least common multiple, list your multiples of 8, the multiples of 3, and the multiples of 12. Find their least common multiple is 24. Use that as your new denominator. Convert all of your fractions. 8 times 3, 3 times 3, so 9 over 24. Multiply by 8 here, multiply by 2 here. And now compare the new fractions and write in order. So we see that 8 over 24 will be our smallest, 9 over 24 will be our next smallest, and 10 over 24 will be our greatest one. So I'd rather use commas here. Go back to the original form: 1/3, comma, 3/8, comma, 5/12.